My name is Sharon, and today we're going to be hanging out and doing more planty things. So, yesterday, I posted these begonias on a Facebook marketplace where people sell cuttings for $5 or less, not including shipping. And somebody was interested in this plant right here. So today we're going to pack it up and prepare it to ship tomorrow. Now, this is the first time that I'll be shipping plants, but I watched a whole 2 videos on how to pack plants. So we're just gonna see how that goes. And I just packed this, I just put this plant in soil yesterday. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to add a little bit of extra water. Because this plant was propagating in water prior to being potted up. So that's probably going to be its natural environment. And then I'm going to pack it a little bit more with soil. Like so. And then what I've seen people do is put some paper. I think maybe this is too big. Okay, let's try that. I'm going to put it kind of at the top here to seal in the soil, like so. And then I'm going to get some packing tape and just tape it in. So if I, let me put one more thing of tape before we test it by putting it upside down. So I'm just not taping the plant, but trying to cover the top of the cup as much as possible so that everything is locked in. So let's give it a test. All right, I think it's pretty much set. Okay. Oh, okay, maybe a little bit of soil might have fallen out, but I think in general, that's pretty good. Now, I was going to pack it in this box, but I actually found this smaller, more compact box, and I think that will work a little bit better. So, I'm just going to... I'm going to put it face down. Like that. And I'm just going to close it up. Oh, no. What am I talking about? To prevent it from rolling around, I need to tape down the cup. So I'm gonna do one like that. And another one. So now it's secure. I'm gonna tape it a little bit more. Let's do one more. Okay. I put 2 pieces of tape horizontal and then 2 on each side vertically. So it's not going to go anywhere. And then on top of that, I'm going to seal it in. So making sure that none of this is coming out. Okay. Folding it in this way. Let's do, I'm gonna do one here, here. I hope this person doesn't mind dog hair. Okay. There we are. Boom. And it says Alaskan snacks. All right. So I think it's pretty much good to go. I'm going to tape it a couple more times widthwise. And then, yeah, that's not going anywhere. There we go. Alaskan snacks ready. Ready to be shipped to, let's see where this is going. Pennsylvania. All right. Pennsylvania, Miss Shayna. I hope you enjoy your begonia. All right, so we'll put that aside for now, and then someone also decided that they wanted 2 of these propagation tubes that I made. So I'm gonna pick 2 that look the best, meaning not random glue going everywhere. I'm gonna pack these up. Maybe I should have used the smaller box for these. So the reason that I decided to sell these larger ones, so I have these ones and then I have these smaller ones here. I just find that I don't need this whole tube for most of the propagations that I take or make. And I have a lot of them still, so I think it would be fine to let go of some of them. Okay, and then I'm gonna wrap them one more time. And then I'll probably put a little bit more padding inside here. So I have these popped bubble wraps from packages that I've gotten in the past, because I didn't necessarily anticipate packaging anytime soon, so I just popped them for recycle. Actually, you know what? I should do it the other way. right. I think that'll be fine. Huh? That's package number 2. Going to Bianca. Bianca in Tennessee. Now, this morning, I went to meet up a lady to swap cuttings. So I swapped I gave her a painted lady cutting, and she gave me a Milano Chrysum cutting. So she gave me this Milano Chrysum plant. It's small, but that's all right. I think what I want to do is repot it in. Yeah, I think I want to repot it in sphagnum moss because that's my preferred planting medium. So I have my dampened moss in this Milano dark chocolate bucket that I got from someone who also traded with me a while back. So this is actually pretty damp. Like if I, yeah. So I'm just gonna squeeze some of this out after. Okay, I'm gonna pull. She just potted this too. She was saying that the pot that she had it in, she needed, and she asked if she could just pot it into that cup, which I think is like a recycled boba cup. That's fine with me. So another reason why I want to repot it is more just to see like what the roots are doing in here. Oh, whoa. Okay, wait. Oh my gosh, there's actually a good amount of roots, but also a lot of sphagnum moss attached, so she must have had this in moss for some period of time. So I'm just gonna remove some of that. And I think that's why a lot of people don't like using sphagnum moss, is because it's really difficult, or at least for me, I can find it challenging to differentiate the sphagnum moss from the roots, and the roots just really cling on to the moss, and it's difficult to separate. But I don't really mind it. Like, I kind of like the challenge. It's relaxing for me to kind of figure out what is what. But I could also see, like, if someone has a lot of plants, it's just too much. It's a lot to handle. Versus with me, I don't, my collection is still small. And I haven't really had to deal with repotting too much yet. So, these are the roots. Can you see that? Probably not. Yeah. Yep, you see it. So there's actually a pretty good root system on this cutting. There's 1, 2, I think like 3 major roots. So I'm gonna try not to break any of them off while doing this. So I'm gonna take some of this moss, and I don't need too much because it's a small cup, but I'm going to squeeze out a lot of the water and then kind of fluff it up again. And then what I'll do, actually, you know what, I'm gonna put a little bit of moss on the bottom first because it's kind of a tall cup, kind of like that. And then I'm gonna get a little bit more moss then, like that, and then I'm gonna fluff it up. And then what I'll do is just lie the roots and the cutting on top. Okay, and then continue to get more moss, squeezing out the water because I don't want it to be too damp, and then just kind of make a sandwich here like that, so it's in my hand. Oh my god, sorry. And then I'm gonna slowly place that into the cup. Ta-da! And then I wanted to show you, so I traded for the melanochrysum, but I also purchased two other plants. The first one is a philodendron Florida, well, she called it a Florida ghost green. I think it's, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think it's just, I don't think there's a Florida ghost green. I think it's just a Florida green. I could be wrong. What do I know? And I thought about repotting this, but I like the pot that it's in. There is drainage, so I'll have to put like a dish underneath. But, you know, it already has a stake here for support, and there's a new leaf that's come out here, and it's so pretty. So I think it looks happy. So I think I'm gonna keep it here for now. The soil is damp, I think. I'm just feeling, yeah, it's kind of damp, but the top isn't. So maybe I'll water it a little bit. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't want it to leak out the bottom because I don't have a dish for it yet. But, oh, actually, I do. There we go. Sometimes I have to make sure that there's no bugs that got into my coffee. And yeah, that sounds really gross, but it's the truth. Facts. No. All right. Oh yeah, so I've been noticing a lot more little flies. I don't know if they're fungus gnats or whatever, but they're flies. They fly around. And I've been noticing that there have been a slight increase in them flying around. So I was thinking about getting some carnivorous plants to put around so that they will attract the flies, stick them up, and be gone. So that's kind of my next shopping mission, to find some of those. All right, and then the second plant that I purchased from the same lady is this philodendron micans, which I have been wanting for some time now. When it was first really popular, I felt like, well, one, it was kind of expensive. I don't remember what it was. I want to say it was like $20 for one leaf. Could be more, could be less. Again, what do I know? But, and then also they were kind of difficult to find. I saw maybe like a 2 to 4 inch pot recently at Half Moon Bay Nursery for, I think, $9, but the leaves were looking like I haven't seen them before, which was kind of red and burnt, which now I know and have learned that that's due to sun stress. So some people might like that kind of look. You can actually see some of that happening here. But like, to me, that doesn't seem the most healthy. Like when I tug on these leaves, I mean, it's pretty, right? There's like that pinky one here. It's pretty, but I don't think that it lasts very long. Like all the leaves that are falling off, they're that color, that reddish pink color. So I think what I'm gonna do is clean this up a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna just clip some of these off, clean it up. Oh yeah, see, like that just that just ripped off. And I didn't tug that hard. See, again, just bye. So yeah, when I saw this plant, I knew that it was gonna need some saving because it's just kind of leggy and there's not that many leaves, but tons of vines. And that's not what I want. But I am fine with kind of working through it with this plant and seeing where it goes. Yeah, I'm not gonna go vine by vine. It would just take really long, and I don't think you want to sit around waiting for that. So I'm just gonna do that off camera and then we'll be back. Okay, so I've organized the strands a little bit more. It might not look like that, but I kind of went strand by strand, looking for any old leaves to take off or like sheaths just to remove to make it a little bit neater. And what I have decided to do is, because I don't really like all this like empty space on the vines. So what I'm going to do is just take cuttings and root them up in water. And once they're rooted, I'm gonna repot them and try to make kind of like a whole new, like just fuller plant. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. I have not I have not taken cuttings from lichens before, but I have of other philodendrons. So hopefully it's not too crazy of a task. And then I'll keep you updated on how this grows back. Hopefully it does and I didn't just destroy it all. And I'm just gonna keep it in this pot here. Okay, so here are my pile of cuttings that I am going to put in water for them to root up. And that is all for today's video. Subscribe if you would like to see what happens to all these cuttings and if you would like to see more videos in this plant world that I call mine.